Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And here's our second shot on the 6th. All right, for the par. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, staying at 1 under after that one. All right, here is a par 5. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh no, heading to the beach. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, as long as we're out of that bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. And from that distance, nothing to be ashamed of there. And that will go. And after that one, you'll stay at 1 under. And here we have a lovely par 4 ahead of us.
Hey.
Okay, we're in the rough, but it's not as bad as I had thought originally. It's not too bad. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. We've got a par 3 here. Hopefully you can get it close. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff.
Right. Yep.
Okay, you're on the green. That's good. And the bad news, you got a very, very long putt in your future. Here we go for your birdie. Okay, 4 feet to go. Looking good. Oh yeah, that'll do. 2 under par for the day after that one. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Setting up for our third shot. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. Ouch, right by the hole. About 6 feet to go here. Well, it's going right by the hole. All right, now let's take a peek at the scorecard. Hole number 11 coming up. Sweet. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. I think this will find the putting surface. And yet another green in regulation for you. Okay, 2 under if you can sink this. Oh, it's getting there. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. Wind is blowing left to right. Coming in hot. All right, second shot on the 12th. Good shot. This one's your third. This one's looking good. Way to go out there, looking good. And this will save your par. This one's tracking. Just a little too much power. This one's just 3 feet. And in the hole. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. Thirteenth hole coming up. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, here's your fourth. Good job with that chip shot. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. And that'll bring you up to even par. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. That's safe. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh, that was almost in. This one's 7 feet away. This putt's tracking. Oh. All right, for the bogey. And you're 1 over at the moment. Par 5 for this hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Smart shot. Okay, here's our third shot. Looks like this one has eyes for the green. And that will play. Thank you very much. 8 feet to the cup. Looking good. A bit too much power into that putt. And that'll drop. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. That's a nice chip. Well done. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And teeing up now on the 17th. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. And about 14 feet to go. It could be a good one. You're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. After that, you're going down to even par. Nice. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Good shot. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Oh, no. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. And ending your round with a par putt. Well done. All right, and at the end of this one, even par is on the scorecard. And with that, I will leave you with this. My heartfelt gratitude for picking the game up in the first place, and thanks again for taking me around the course with Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Let's kick this one off in the fairway and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? You made good contact. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Oh, that's too bad. And second shot here on the first. Really well judged approach there. 5-foot putt here. Looking pretty good.
Oh my God, I can't putt.
Oh, that's too bad. And a solid showing here out of the gates, even par after the first. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Come on, kick right, come on. You'll be all right there. And this next putt goes, you got your eagle. In it goes. Wonderful putt. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And this one's clocking in at a par 4. That'll work. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Ooh, we're heading for the green here. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. Way to grab that birdie. And after that one, you're 3 under. This one's a par 4. Really nice swing. And second shot here on the 4th. And this is our 3rd shot. All right, this next putt for the par. This putt's good so far. Nice putt. That's in there for par. And it looks here like that'll keep you right there at 3 under. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. I'm liking that tee shot. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Okay, 3rd shot. Oh, this one's just a 3-footer. This putt's going. And that's going to make you stick right there at 3 under par. And we are on the 6th hole now. Nice swing on that. Okay, we're on the green. And this one's for bird. Going towards that hole. Bit long on that one. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ah, too bad. Wish I could have given you that one. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. We've got a par 5 ahead of us here. So this tee shot should work. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. I don't think you're gonna like this. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And it drops for the eagle. Unreal how you can do that. Thank you for letting me be a witness. Great work. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. I think this one will land in the fairway. Here we go. Setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club.
Hey.
And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, man. And this next putt for par. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Well played. You're going to stick right there at 4 under after that one. Teeing it up now on the 10th. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Here we go. This next putt for the eagle. This one's a 3-foot putt. So far, so good. Okay, 5 under par after that one. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Nicely done. And here's a 13-footer. That one drops, and that's your 2nd birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. All right, we'll take that. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Ooh, it looks like you're going to be putting. That'll do for the approach. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Just a little too much pace on that one. Here we go. This next one for par. Looking good. Oh, that'll work for your par. Nicely done. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Well, through the branches. We're in the deep stuff here. Going to the beach. This is what our third shot's looking like. Setting up here for your fourth shot.
God, it's literally shit to be there.
And this is your fifth shot. Here's an 18-footer. Looking really good. Nicely done. And that'll take your score up to 4 under par after that one. It looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Well, you made good contact with that one. All right, nice approach on that one. And here we go, potential birdie. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. Well, let's see how this one goes. Par 5. Good shot. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Little play. Setting up for our third shot. All right, this is your fourth shot. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. This one's on a good line.
Oh, you got fucking.
Oh, man. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole.
Oops.
All right, and after that, you've gone up to 4 under. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Nice approach. All right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do. I believe this is for your par. Okay, let's move on. All right, that's going to keep you right there at 4 under. Stepping onto a par 4 hole on this one. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. And this next putt for the eagle. Let's go. Eight feet to the cup. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And after that one, you're 5 under par. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. Oh, this one's slicing, I think. This is out of the second cut here. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough.
Joe, fuck yeah.
Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. Oh, it's getting there. A little too hard. And this putt for a final score of 69 on the day. All right, 3 under for you at the end of the day. Not bad at all. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
He's a kind fella, isn't he? He's a lovely gent, but he's a killer on the golf course. This is going to be a tough rivalry to take down.
Oh, the old snapperoni pizza.
Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card.
That starts off on a good line.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
He finds himself in a share of 7th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Not really what they were hoping for there.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Good look at a birdie here. Oh, I like the look of this. He currently shares 4th position. The par 4 4th runs back in the opposite direction, Rich, and you've really got to be able to hit your drive well.
Difficult driving hole indeed. You must hit it down the left-hand side to have any chance of knocking it on in two, as there's some massive trees down the right-hand side that can block you out. This green is not very wide. It's narrow, it's long, it's difficult to find.
Opting for the 9-iron. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently in 4th position. Pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Surely it's going to.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Ow.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ooh. Putting for a bogey. Nice line. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Now 5 strokes behind. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It's tracking. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 1 under. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
13 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. This putt for par here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Steady on. 7 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot. This putt to try and save their par.
Fair effort. And this one will be for bogey.
And now over to Justin Rose.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
If they sink this putt, they'll pull ahead of Justin Rose. Let's see if they can ramp up this rivalry.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
We need this one to bounce right. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
If it's up, it could be in. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
That's nicely done.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green.
Playing their 4th shot.
close was that to going down? Putting for bogey here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
And choosing the 8-iron here. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
A bit wild on approach there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that'll be a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Sitting at 3 over. Lovely touch. Well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker, because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway, the second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Here's Justin Rose.
Going for less club here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, they'll be stoked with that. That could have been a big score. A fighting finish. Well done.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.